So finally I'm back with Heat 2 of Spring Nationals 2025 Senior Heavy Race. We are on, I think, restart number 3 at this point, or 4. Yeah, this is number 4. I'm not kidding. So coming around here, they don't make us do the whole track, which is really nice. And then, but we do have this sharp corner to deal with, so you see me kind of push up on the wheel there. That's to help my poor clutch deal with my heavy weight over the axle. So coming to the green here, finally, got a pretty good start, I believe, in terms of acceleration. Not too bad, little off the 23 there. And then coming through here, I was being a little conservative as the guys in front of me were kind of bashing wheels pretty good. I ended up losing one spot, which is not a huge deal. Could be a lot worse. And then, as usually happens, everyone's getting stacked up through the tight stuff here. I definitely plan on pushing this guy through as we just want to get away from the rest of the pack. Yes, I'm in 17th, but I could be in 30th, so very easily. And that's not going to be good for the final for points and stuff like that. So if I can stay at least this position or higher, that would be ideal. At least I can do something with that in the final. So coming through here, I get really bad exit because those two get side by side and nothing really comes of it and just slows us all down. So I had to defend a little bit. Do have karts behind me at this point. And then we're starting to settle in a little more here as now they're going to try and catch back up to the train we lost. And I know pretty quick, I think around this point here, when I lose it just slightly tapping him, that I don't have a huge amount of grip. And then here, I just get barged right out of the way. Not too sure what I did to this guy at any point, but he drove me like he either thought I was the slowest guy on earth or I absolutely drove him off the track at some point. But yeah, I don't even remember seeing him until this point. So yeah, I wasn't too happy about it at this point. At this point of the race, I kind of just had my focus set on catching this guy at this point. Of course, no penalties or anything like that because they can't watch this far back. It is only 17, but still, they're going to be focused on the top 10. He seems like he has pace at the start here, and I guess that's why he decided to move me out of the way. But yeah, I'll remember that, and later on in this race, you'll see that I do get back by him, and I do it in a way that made me feel better after. I do wish he had to feel a little bit of the pain I did, but I'm not going to race like that. That's not the proper way to go about things. So better to just try and pass them clean, get back at them that way, show them you're faster, and then move on. So, but yeah, at this point, I'm kind of struggling on my tires. I think we're about 40 minutes delayed starting this race, so I was sitting on the grid for quite a bit, and the sun went down a lot more than I was hoping. And then with the 4 restarts, it doesn't quite help my situation either. Yeah, so I kind of know this as I can't really gain on these guys at all. They are in a train, but I should be able to kind of get the draft and close up a little bit more than I am. And you can see I'm even getting a little further back now too. So yeah, a little scary, but I do have a good gap behind me. And if I just don't make any mistakes and hope these guys start battling a little bit, which the 331's there, so yeah, I kind of just hold on for dear life at this point and just hoping that my tires come in. I'm trying to lean a little more. I'm really pushing on the wheel, trying to get that outside tire to just grip a little bit more, but the rear is just so it's just on a knife's edge. It's just if I go in a little harder than I would like to do just to catch these guys, it's gonna go around on me. That's what it feels like at this point anyway. Just kind of, anyway, free is fast, but this is it was a little scary, but at least the track's very flat out, so it kind of is forgiving that way. But yeah, it didn't feel very nice. But yeah, for the next little bit, nothing happens. We kind of just, everyone sits in a line and does what we should do and try and get up to the leaders, because we're, racing to win, not racing to come 15th. So yeah, I don't blame them at all, although it would have helped me a lot. But I'll leave you guys with this for a bit. I will be back on around lap 10, I believe, and go from there. Some stuff starts to happen, and my kart, you'll see, actually really starts to pick up the pace. So really starts to feel good, and really gives me an idea of like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like. So at this track. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright, so here we are. Some stuff's going to start happening. As you can see, they're starting to battle a little bit, and it brings me right back into it, and my pace was improving. And you see the 331 gets put on the outside here, and oh look, I get by him. It was a nice move on the outside through those tight corners there, and he had no choice but to concede that or end up on top of me. I kind of went with, he's either going to be stupid and go on top of me, or he's going to try and live another day. I mean, you'd like to think it'd be the second one, but with how he drove me before, I was like, it really very well could be the first option, but luckily not. And yeah, you see I'm just right with these guys now. They are starting to battle up there, but the guy in front of me wasn't quite up to those guys yet, and he has decent pace. So yeah, we're moving now, and you'll see coming up here, we're all going to start getting closer and closer. Yeah, I'll push you when I get up there, but yeah. The tapping the helmet thing never really works, by the way. It's usually just means I'm slow, which that's exactly what I thought, and I pass them. So yeah, and I didn't want to ruin my momentum by pushing around another corner. So yeah, the tapping helmet thing, don't do it. It's not going to help you. If they're going to push you, they're going to push you. That's it. So but yeah, like you can see now, these guys aren't fighting right now, and I'm able to kind of even close in on them, especially the 6. Like I'm getting closer and closer through all these corners. So yeah, the pace is there because these guys are all very quick. So yeah, I'm eager now. I'm happy, and I'm trying to hopefully pick up a few more positions here, as this is the last lap. So the 6 sees me coming, he defends, which he didn't really need to. And then he gets Euros. Well, that's kind of, I don't know if he saw him or not, but it did kind of look at the time like he did it on purpose. And then they get together, go slower, and I just go right around them. So yeah, pick up another 2 positions on the line. It's really nice. And yeah, I'll take it. So 13th, and that put me in a really good spot for the final. I think points-wise, that put me around 15th. And yeah, the highest I've started for a final in the States. So I was really looking forward to this one, and my first goal was 10th, and then, you know, it goes up from there. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the final, and thanks for watching.